Our next guest is Peggy Beverly, Manager of Surgical Services for Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center. Peggy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, I'm happy to be here. Thanks
Great.
for having me.
Well, we're excited to learn more about Novant Health Surgical Services. But first, let's get to know you a little better. So tell me a little bit about your background and your education.
Well, I've been a registered nurse solely in the operating room since the day I graduated from college.
Wow.
So almost 30 years.
Wow, that's
Yes.
great.
And I've been in leadership for surgical services, which includes the operating room, almost 20 years. I've been in a leadership position in several different hospitals.
And your role at Novant Health, that's also in a leadership role. Tell me about that.
My role at Novant Health, the title is Manager of Surgical Services. So as a registered nurse, I actually facilitate the schedule and make sure our patients flow through our surgical services system in an efficient and smooth manner so that they have a good experience.
Right. How long have you been at Novant Health?
6 months.
6 months.
Yes.
Good. So you're still a newbie.
To Novant, yes.
Well, we're really glad to have you. And over the years, we've had many of the surgeons and anesthesiologists from Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center on the show. And today, though, I would like to spend our time talking about surgical services overall. So can you tell me about the kinds of surgical services offered at Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center?
Absolutely. First of all, what comes to mind is total joint replacement because of our population here in Brunswick County.
We're all old.
Yes, and so total joint replacement is, we do total knees, total hips, total shoulders, and do them almost every day of the week.
Right.
The other service offered really to cater to our population, but is cataract surgery.
Oh, yes.
So a lot of those are the same patients, so we get to see them
A couple times.
a couple times, yes, and they come back because they have such a good experience.
Yeah.
So we also do general surgery and a little bit of spine. We have podiatry and some ENT and GYN.
GYN, yeah.
And then we also do C-sections.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We think of this as a retirement community. However, there's lots of babies being born.
There are. That business has really grown over the years.
Yeah, it has really grown. What are some of the most common surgical procedures done at the hospital? I assume it's orthopedics.
Absolutely, orthopedics and total joint replacement. So that's also known as adult reconstruction surgery. So,
would you think there are any surgical procedures out there that the viewers might be surprised that we do?
Plastic surgery we do. Yes,
yeah.
we have Dr. Kahn with us.
Yeah,
and,
the new. Yeah.
And he is doing as much plastics as he can at Novant, and it's reconstructive cases for whether it's a cancer patient or for cosmetics, but he does quite a bit of plastic surgery with us.
Yeah, we're lucky to have him. I'm glad he came back to Brunswick County to practice.
Absolutely.
He grew up here.
Since there's a history here, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
really. How about anesthesia? You have on-site anesthesia team, is that correct?
We do. We have 2 anesthesiologists on site and 1 on site after hours, and then we use certified registered nurse anesthetists, which are on our team.
Yeah. Well, some of our past guests have told us about the exceptional quality of care they've received at Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center. Tell our viewers about your team efforts to make sure that happens.
Absolutely. Our team efforts, first of all, are to get to know you.
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
yes, we really want to get to know our patients, and that starts from the day that that patient is scheduled for surgery. Our pre-administration testing nurses will call and set up an appointment either by telephone or in person to get to know your medical background and help put you at ease for surgery. And then it moves from there to the day of your surgery in making sure you have clear instructions for arrival and what your surgical experience might be until you're discharged.
a while back we were there in your operating room and we saw the Da Vinci robot, and
yes.
we had Dr. Beninati with us.
Yes.
And so I think that's a really good thing for Novant Health. And I was curious, how might that be used in what types of surgeries?
Sure. The Da Vinci robotic surgery is a fast-growing service for us at Novant, and we offer it through general surgery and also through GYN surgery for hysterectomy, so and for urology. So it's a huge patient satisfier to have that, as the patient recovers more quickly in the hospital and gets to go home earlier, and it's just, you know, the way of
Yeah, it's the way of the future
the
now.
future,
It seems like
absolutely.
Well, this has all been very, very helpful, and unfortunately we're out of time, but before we wrap up, if somebody out there has questions about an upcoming surgery or procedure, how might they go about getting those questions answered?
Well, you certainly can call the number that is posted on Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center's website,
Sure.
and they will channel you to the right
Yeah, if they
area
just call
to
the
have
main
you.
number, they're going to get
Absolutely,
to the
yes.
right person.
Absolutely, they will.
Well, Peggy, it's been a pleasure to have you, getting to know
pleasure
you a
for
little
me.
bit better,
Yes.
and thank you so much for coming today. I look forward to having you back.
Thanks, Jude.
You're welcome.